Northern California has had a few shootings that made major headlines, with multiple people being shot in large crowded environments. The first incident happened in Stockton, California, when police were called to Martin Luther King Boulevard for reports of a shooting. The shooting occurred less than a half a mile away from Edison High School. Several men were sitting outside of a barbershop in Stockton. That's when unknown shooters pulled up and fired multiple rounds. Stockton police said 6 men from ages 19 to 48 were all shot, but all men were expected to survive.
Tracking breaking news in Stockton. Multiple people have been shot in broad daylight. Davies.
That's right, Chris and Laura. We just got an update from investigators. We are told 6 people were shot here. This is where the scene is unfolding. All of those 6 people are expected to survive, I should say. This all happened just after 2 p.m. here on Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard near Lincoln Street. Police say there is no threat to the public and that they believe this was targeted, but that no arrests have been made and that they currently don't have any suspect information available to release. As you can see, this barbershop appears to be at the center of this investigation here. There is shattered glass from that front window there, and I counted almost 50 shell casings on the ground here at Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. It is a very busy area here in South Stockton, and police say that could help them get some more evidence in this case. Take a listen to what the police spokesperson just told us.
This is the main thoroughfare throughout the city, so there's a lot of heavy traffic and activity going on through here, and so this happened in broad daylight is definitely alarming, and so we're looking into that. Rest assured, like I said, we will leave no rock unturned. We'll get to the bottom of this.
The next event I'm going to discuss was Picnic Day on April 12, 2025. Picnic Day at UC Davis College in Davis is a long-standing tradition dating back to 1909. By 1911, it became a fully established event, and over the years since, it faced many cancellations in the recent years, some being COVID, putting Picnic Day to a stop. Picnic Day will start appearing again around 2022, having hundreds and sometimes thousands of people show up, and most not even going to the college or even being old enough to attend the college. Now in the present day, Picnic Day is one of the largest student-ran events in the country, drawing thousands of visitors every year. This year, Picnic Day featured a parade, battle of the bands, a fashion show, and several other events, and even has several rappers and artists performing there. Many teenagers and young adults from all over Northern California, including the Bay, Sac, Stockton, and other NorCal cities would show up. But with people from everywhere showing up, that could mean many gangs and many gang members will be at the picnic. And this will turn out to be a bad situation. Davis police said the incident happened around 2:58 p.m., where several officers patrolling the area heard what sounded like several gunshots coming from within the park. Upon arrival, police located 3 victims suffering from gunshot wounds. 2 of those victims are juveniles and were residents of Davis and Sacramento. The third shooting victim was 24 years old. All 3 individuals were later treated on the scene and taken to a nearby hospital. They all would survive. A 4th person suffered injuries while being trampled when everyone was running away during the shooting. The shooting caused a big panic at the park, where Little League games were taking place nearby. Witnesses said players and families dropped to the ground and fled as the shots rang out. The games were later canceled, along with the picnic.
At Community Park on East 14th Street during UC Davis's Picnic Day. This park is about a mile away from campus. Witnesses say hundreds of people were there for this event. Davis police say 3 people were shot and 1 person was trampled in all of the chaos. All of those people were taken to the hospital. We're told that 2 of those victims are teenagers and the shooter reportedly took off.
We did have a lot of officers in town already as part of our mutual aid plan just for Picnic Day. But we did ask for outside agency help from, I believe, the city of Sacramento, the city of West Sacramento, the city of Woodland.
People at the park who told us it was a scary situation.
It went from a fun event and it turned into a scary event in a matter of seconds. It just happened so quickly. You know what I'm saying? I heard a shot and everyone's just running. Everyone's come together, what the event's supposed to be like. And then all of a sudden, it just happened so quickly. You know what I'm saying? I heard a shot and everyone's just running. And you don't think you're just running. Your heart's pounding. You know what I'm saying? You're worried about the people who you came with. I'm worried about my nephew.
Everyone in his group was okay. Hundreds of people were gathered at Community Park.
We were just enjoying our time, and that's when you hear what you thought it was fireworks, and it wasn't fireworks.
I was just trying to get out of there as soon as possible, trying to find somewhere to hide.
Javier Flores and Danny Casares were at Community Park and say the party then moved to Central Park in Davis.
So we went to Central Park, and then that was when another person whipped out a firearm, and you seen everybody else just start running.
It was very scary, for sure.
It was bow, 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 bang, bang, bang. Everybody was was running, it was like anxiety.
People was falling over each other.
Yes, falling over, phones dropping, everything. It was just everywhere. It was just a lot going on.
Attendees at a picnic described the aftermath as chaotic. Event security workers initially told police they believed the sounds were coming from fireworks, while a woman called saying a friend had been shot. The aftermath of the shooting became bigger on social media, like Instagram and TikTok, with several people making videos, some even making fun of what happened. Right now, no one has been arrested, but many people at the event posting videos and pictures of what happened. Some pictures came out of a man with a gun in his hand, but no one still has been arrested, and this case is still ongoing. This will conclude this episode. If you haven't already, check out my previous episodes. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.